Thank you, Council Katwa-Kigen. I'll give the senators a few minutes to ask questions to this witness and to the next. Make it direct and very short. What's your point of order, Senator Eddy? Can the clerk assist Senator Eddy? That's a special problem on his desk. The rest I can read on the board. So you'll be assisted in a little while by the clerk's assistance. Senator Professor Tom Ojenda, you have a question? Okay. Senator, yes. You have a question?
Yes, I do. Yes, Mr. Witness, I hope you now confirm that you can communicate in English. Now, I want you to confirm, you said you do not operate any of your gadgets, correct?
Yes. I'm operating using this one, but when I'm working in my ward, I used to work with my the PA and the secretary to assist me when taking in.
So is it possible that your PA or secretary voted for you?
No, he's not voting.
Have they sworn affidavits to confirm that they did not use your gadgets to vote for you?
The voting came through this board.
Don't cross-examine the witness. Just give him, pose the questions through the chair, and then you let the witness proceed. Order, senators. And use simple English, Professor, please. Proceed.
Now, yes. You saw a joint affidavit. You saw an affidavit of 18 people.
Yes.
Were you all together at the time? Did you all believe in the same thing, and did you agree not to vote?
We agree one thing. We agree.
So he's in order, Professor. Senator Methu, the chair is in charge. Can you allow the chair to run the House?
We are all 18.
Professor, I think those are enough questions from you. Let's have the next senator, Senator George Mungai.
Thank you, Speaker. Honorable Trump, let me refer you to your affidavit on page 125, number 7, where you are saying that the Speaker of the County Assembly forced voting using electronic voting. Can you tell this House how the forcefulness was used? Thank you.
And on that day, on a special sitting, we took discussion past, and then we reached an agreement which we never agree. We tried to ask which way can we use. Mr. Speaker insisted that we have to use electronic. And some of us who were already suspected that the machine was not good, we refused. And we stood up and say, we are not voting because this machine, we are suspecting it is not a good machine. And on that day, it was the first time. We have never seen that machine. It was on that particular day which was told we have to use this electronic. When we use the dispute, we never make an agreement with the Speaker. There was no agreement which we made that we have to use that machine. We were not given time.
Thank you. Senator Chararike. Questions direct, and we are spending about 5 minutes on this session.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just clarity. Mheshimiwa Trump.
Yes.
Is your number 0720382136? No, just clarity.
Just
Yes,
for
it is.
clarity.
Senator Cherargei, pose
Yes.
the questions for him, and then he will answer
Clarity,
them.
is this, through the chair, is this, Chair, can you protect us? Senator Metu is not the speaker.
Read out the number
Chair.
to him, but don't cross-examine him.
Okay.
Let him just...
Can he be assisted to write down so that I ask? So, Mheshimiwa, is this your number through the speaker, 0720382136?
Yes.
Number two, the second clarification I'll be requesting, finally, Chair, is on affidavit number 10. In these Facebook and WhatsApp accounts, who controls them? And is there a possibility, as my colleagues have asked on clarity, do you trust your secretary and your PA not to have voted on your behalf? I yield, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. You can proceed to answer, witness. Senator
Yes.
Medu and John Derito will follow next.
I want to answer. Cherargei, you asked a question, I want to answer you. Yes, I agree. The PA and secretary is not voting because the phone which I am using is this one, and the message which was voting on that day is this Mulika. I was given the message to do this one. And the message is here. I am ready to show you the evidence of the link. It is here. And this one I'm working all the day. During Paction 7, I'm assisting the people working in my ward. I used to work with my PA to operate. I don't know. I'm not saying something which is not true. I've never operated. The PA and the secretary is working. This is the phone calling, talking with my friends, talking with my honorable members. Is this one.
Thank you. Thank you. Senator Medu, proceed.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. May I quote Article 159, 2D. I had looked at it. Justice should or shall be administered without undue regard to procedural technicalities. This being a key witness, Honorable Speaker, I would have wished that you allow him to speak in a language that he is most comfortable, including putting the leader of majority on oath so that he can interpret to us. But now, since that is already passed by events.
It's already passed. Concentrate on the questions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, you can see and you can hear that part of what he's saying is extremely important. And you actually have seen that he's struggling. Maybe two very, very quick questions that I want to ask to the witness, Honorable Trump. Number one, this link that was sent for you to vote, was it sent to the phone that you have there?
Yes, it is here.
Or the phone that was sent by the PA?
No. I was given by the ICT people in the office of where the election was made.
Maybe allow me to ask the question. So that
Next question, that one is answered.
I was not voting at home. I was voting in the assembly.
Now, my second question, that link that was sent to that phone, did you attempt to open it? Did you attempt to open that message that was sent to your phone?
When I was in assembly, I left my phone in the car. This one.
So you came and found the message?
I found after that the message is there.
Then maybe finally.
And that message is still there up to now.
Maybe finally, because I personally believe that you are telling the truth. So which judge do you
Huh? Judge.
Your time is up, Senator Medu.
Kanisa gani?
Senator Medu, resume your seat.
You want to know my church? Wonders. I'm a Christian, Wonders Church. Yeah. Yes.
Senator Kenywa.
Yes, he has right to say, to ask.
Asante Bi Speaker. Shahidi, ulipokuwa ukianza kuongea, Mheshimiwa, ulisema ya kwamba tarehe 14 iko mtu alikujulisha ya kwamba uchaguzi utakaofanywa utakuwa tayari na mukshi. Kwa hivyo wewe haukuamini ya kwamba hizo vifaa vingetumika kwa njia inayofaa. Kwa hivyo ningependa tu kujua ni nani alikufahamisha tarehe 14 kabla hamjaenda katika uchaguzi. Jambo la pili, mwenyekiti, ni vizuri ya kwamba huyu shahidi angelikubaliwa ongee kwa lugha ambayo anaifahamu, anaimenya, ndio tuweze kuelewa, kwa sababu naona ana shida akijaribu kujieleza, anakasirika kwa sababu hasemi maneno, kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Spika, unapoongea kwa Kiingereza unatumia akili yako, ukiongea kwa lugha ya mama unatumia roho. Ninaona yeye angetaka kutumia roho, yes, ndio tuweze kumuelewa vizuri. Na Mkarimani yuko hapa kwa sababu kiongozi walio wengi amesomea mambo ya lugha, angetafsiri.
Senator Kenywa, you are risking running out of order now, because I've given a direction on that issue and the witness has proceeded, finished, has been cross-examined and re-examined, and now it's just clarifications. Senator Eddy. Witness will answer together with these questions that are coming.
Honorable Amos,
Yes.
you've said before this House that you have a Facebook account. You know that you have got a Facebook account that is being run by your PA and your assistant.
Yes.
Can you give this House the exact name of that Facebook account? That's my first question. Can you give us the exact name of your Facebook account? Number two, if you did not vote, as a Senate you were not there, can you tell us who voted for you, and is there a way you can verify that that person voted for you? Who do you think voted for you? And can you tell us as a Senate who is this person so that we can verify that person?
Senator Beatrice Akinyi-Ogola, you keep those questions and you'll answer them together.
Yes, I'm keeping.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable Member, as an elder, there seems to have been a problem in your county for some times.
Yes.
What alternative dispute resolution methods have you initiated as an elder to solve some of these problems that you have in the county? And secondly, is there any time the Assembly has initiated something like an impeachment for the CECs you have? Because it is the Assembly that vets these CECs, and it looks like there are problems in those sectors. What have you done about it?
Thank you. Senator Kio, and then we'll let the witness answer those ones before we go to the next segment of questions. Give him the mic, please.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. One observation and one question. It would appear, Madam Speaker, that it is true that, that a lot of people fear technology, you know. It's not new. It happens all over, you know, change. Technology is a problem to a lot of people. Madam Speaker, what I want to know from the witness, through you, and any of the lawyers can respond to this, is whether this electronic system of voting was ever used before the vote against the governor, or it has ever been used after the vote to remove the governor. Because it would appear like this could have been a special purpose vehicle whose aim was just to prosecute the impeachment, and after that, it just disappears. Madam Speaker, I submit.
Witness, you can proceed to answer those questions, please.
Yes, I want to ask a question which, since being I'm an elder, Actually, we have been facing many problems, especially member impeachment. One time, there was an impeachment of especially these committees and CCs. But according to me, being an elder, it is not good because we are not working for the development, for the people. Because instead of us working all the time, impeachment. I remember one time we came up to deputy president, former deputy president, and we voted for majority, which means we are only fighting for seats, we are not working for the people. That is, we need, even I'm requesting honorable senators, pray for us because we are now handing time. If it is our work to come and bring promises which are, things which are not good, which are not truth, it is not good. We are ending. Our people will suffer because all the world are now staring at us here. This is the second time. This is the second. We came another time. We never reached it. We came up to this place, but we never make anything. Even I was among them. But last time I refused impeachment because I was not sent to come and impeach the governor. We were coming to work together because assembly cannot work alone. We were coming to work for the people, not to make impeachment every time. So my advice, these things we can take to home, we can call some people, elders people to come and see us because if it is our work to all the time making impeachment, we cannot work for my people. So what I want to ask the question which honorable member, there is a member who asked me, was your vote, was your BA vote for you? It was not vote for me, because if it was vote for me, this thing, he has no title assembly. The message of assembly is there, and it is existing up to now. How can my PA have a stamp which shows Kericho County Assembly? The message is there. If my PA vote for me, you could have sent me a message which say, PA vote for you. Huh? But the title is Kericho County Assembly, which my PA he has no that stamp for Kericho County Assembly. Do you know the reason I was requesting to talk in particular? Because we have many people who understand. Even Gerarge, Mheshimiwa Gerarge is here. I was trying to tell members of assembly, let us not make things which are not true to be true. Because an old man like me to come and lie here is not good. I have children, and it is good. It is not good for me to come here and say lies. Eh? I stand by and I say no, no, no. And I remain with no. If I was given a chance, a good chance to vote, I can vote. But because we were given pressure, people were shouting inside. There was no security. People were fighting. Was it a normal voting? If people were fighting, shouting in the house, I'm saying the truth. I want to honor.
Have you finished the answers to their questions?
Yes, somebody was asking me if the PA, he was asking me, is this habit of problem facing the assembly? Actually, it is true. Senator, you ask a question of, hii imekuwa kama exercise all the time. Impeachment, committee, removing my majority, removing of two speaker, removing of chair, finance. It is not normal.
Senator Seki Olelenku.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Birir, we have understand that, yes, it is true you've not voted because the gadget you have is not enabling internet. Then the one that you have that enables internet is with the secretary and the PA.
The PA.
How do you convince this House that that PA is not the one who voted for you, now that they're the one operating that machine for you?
Yes, I'm ready to answer that one. And I agree with my PA is not vote for me. Because this is the second time I'm repeating because you asked a similar question. And yes, no stamp which County Assembly of Kericho. It was voted by somebody who was inside. And that is why I was asking to keep advice in particular to our young people to know when you make something wrong, you can be given an answer by God. Because you cannot say an old man like me voted and he refused to answer. This thing was made by somebody. And I was asking if it is one of my child, or yesterday I was here. And we all of us.
Witness, I think you have already answered that question.
Sasa.
And Honorable Senators, we had about a segment of 5 minutes on this witness. So, and I'm seeing the dashboard is full. At this pace, we might never finish before the close of day today. I want to urge the senators, if you have a question that has not been asked, that's the only person I'll give a chance. Maybe 2 people, we close the segment. A question that has not been asked, and if you ask one which has been asked, I will overrule you from asking that question. So I will give Senator Beth and Senator Tabitha.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Let her be heard in silence. Honorable Senators, order. A question that has not been asked.
Yes, Madam Speaker, I think the witness might be lying to this House. He said that he doesn't stay with his smartphone. He indicated that it stays with the PA. But from the ground through networks, I have got a photo of the witness holding a smartphone. And I can hand it over here. So, I think...
Senator,
yes,
Beth, are you introducing new evidence to the House?
Not evidence, but I want to prove that he is lying because he said he doesn't stay with the phone, and it is here.
Senator Beth, you should ask questions based on the evidence he has adduced in the House. What is put on the table of Senate, you cannot introduce evidence from the Senate.
Madam Speaker, I'm not introducing, I only wanted to prove that he is holding a smartphone. Whether it is him in the photo, and he can prove.
I have already overruled, you cannot introduce
Finally,
new
Madam
evidence.
Speaker,
Use
allow
the
me,
document.
please, allow me. He has repeatedly said that he is an elder and he wants to advise the young people. My question is, when he witnessed that there were wrangles within the county, how many times has he done it to advise from the County Assembly of Kericho. Thank you.
Then we'll have Senator Tabitha, then he'll respond.
Mr. Witness, Mr. Mheshimiwa Trump, the word of Kapkatet.
Yes.
I'm sure wakikuelect kuna kitu waliona kwako, lakini sasa ukiangalia vile unajibu hiyo maswali na kusema ati huku kwa hiyo, huku vote na simu yako inaonekana ilifanya hiyo kazi. Kwa hivyo mimi ningeona watu wa Kapketo wakikuangalia, at least ujaribu, wasione kama yule walichagua si mtu wa ukweli. Asante.
Can you proceed and respond to those issues, witness?
Yes. I didn't say.
Proceed and answer those.
Yeah, I didn't say the phone is not mine. The phone is mine. The one who is working for Facebook and WhatsApp, it is mine. I didn't deny. But to say that I vote, I never vote. And my peer never vote. And I say the message is here. I can give the evidence by showing the message. MCA has no stamp which say County Assembly of Kericho. This one is showing Kericho County Assembly. The message was sent inside. Even yesterday you were here.
Thank you, witness.
And the ICT shows us that he knows more about these things.
Thank you, senators. And I think I want to get your consensus now. We discharge this witness. We have 17 more waiting to come in. You'll find a chance to ask questions within the 17 more. They have sworn the same affidavit, so the contents are the same that will be produced before this House by the 17. So, witness, you'll be discharged. I don't know whether councils, there are any questions directed to you. You are discharged. You can take your seat, witness.
Madam Speaker, with your permission, I had intended to call the expert, but with the comments you had made, I wanted to request for your directions. I wanted to request to call the other remaining 16. We deal with them as a group, and then we close with the expert witness. With your permission and your directions, Madam Speaker, and the honorable
That
senators.
is okay, Council Katwa. How you organize your case is within your discretion. Senator Sifuna, what's your intervention? Give Senator Sifuna the mic.
I'm just wondering, Chair, and this is something Council Katwa Kigen has to address himself to. What is the probative value of 16 people coming to say the same thing? What is the probative value of 16 people coming to say the same thing? If it is somebody coming to introduce a different angle, it helps your case, Council. If they're coming to say things that the other witnesses have said, I think the House has taken a view. So I would want him to address his mind to that. But if he insists, it is his case. We cannot force him. If he insists, we are ready to proceed.
Maybe by way of guidance, it is their case. They have a time limitation. They will keep within the minutes or the time limit they have been given by Senate. How he chooses to direct his case or prosecute it, that's upon him, but we'll only require him to keep it within his time limit. So, Senior Counsel Kigen,
yes, Madam Speaker,
you have been put to task to consider how you're dealing with your case, but it's up to you.
I have considered, and I prefer to do it the way I'd judge.
Proceed, but
Thank-
keep within the time limit we have given you as Senator.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Can I say
will-
something, Madam Speaker? Before it's led to that issue.
Proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You know, one of the things my team has to prepare for is to cross-examine these witnesses. And in my 2 decades of practice, I have never cross-examined 16 people at a go, because cross-examination means you deal with one person at a time, then you tie the notes together. So I also want to know the methodology of dealing with a group of 16 people at a go. It looks to us to be a practical impossibility, at least from the trial procedure as we know it, both from this House and other trial forums elsewhere, Madam Speaker.
To give a guide to that issue so that you're reasonable and fair to your colleagues, Council Katwa Kigen, you will require to present your evidence in such a manner that the other councils are able to interrogate, but you still keep within your timeline if you choose to call in the 16.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. They are not 16, they are 14.
So don't call for them a whole group of 16 and expect them to interrogate the witnesses. So whichever way you prosecute it, allow them to be able to interrogate those witnesses, each of them.
Is that a change of the directions you had allowed us to call?
I have not changed. You are still prosecuting your case, but you must allow them to be able to interrogate each of them. It is their right.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
call them and
It
then...
is their right.
That's okay, Madam President.
Council Katwa Kigen, are you ready? We will ask the clerks to be very fast in administration of that oath. Yes. Please proceed.
Honorable Senators and Madam Speaker, the affidavit is at page 113 to 116. The joint affidavit is at page 113 to 115.
Can you use the microphone, Council Keegan? We can't hear you.
My apologies. Madam Speaker and Honorable Senators, the affidavit, the joint affidavit by the 14 who are coming in is at page 113 to 116. It's a joint common position affidavit.
I, Kiptoa Paul B., do solemnly swear that the evidence I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Gabriela Chepngeno, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Anita Cheronomi Bay, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Naman Kipsigei Rob, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Bavina Chepkiroi Serem, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate is in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Irene Chebet Langat, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before this Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Dominic Mutai, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of this matter before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Fancy Chepkorir Korir, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matter before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Mimi Vincent Kirui naapa ya kwa dhati
kwamba ushahidi nitakaotoa mbele ya Seneti kuambatana na masuala yanayoshughulikiwa na Seneti utakuwa wa kweli, ukweli kamili, na hakuna chingine ila ukweli. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu unisaidie.
Honorable Senators, I will extend by 15 minutes to allow the swearing in to finalize.
I, Chepkoech Langat Winnie, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matter before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Francis Kiplangaterer, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Opile Noelo Umolo, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in the respect of the matter before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Kimweno Kirui, do swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate respect of the matter before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Gilbert Kibrop Ngetich, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Are you done with the witnesses taking oath? Okay, so Council Katwa, you could call your first one for the 15 minutes.
Yes, I would like to start with Mheshimiwa Nahaman. Rob, where's Nahaman, Rob? Yes. Could you just tell this Honorable Senate, what are your full names again?
My name is Naman Kipsigei Rob.
You represent which ward?
Soin ward.
And by way of evidence, you co-signed the affidavit that was signed by 18 people on the 15th of August 2025.
Yes.
And in it, what was the main point you're making?
The main point we were making is that I did not vote in the voting process that was there in the assembly because of...
so apart from not voting, was there another issue?
Yes, there was an issue that resulted why we did not vote because the introduction of the voting system that was abrupt, a voting system that was not very viable, a voting system that had not been procured, a voting system that, in my own perception and judgment, lacked all the merit in which to transact the impeachment motion that was at the floor of the House.
And you'd like these honorable senators to take your position into account in considering whether or not there was legitimate voting in this process?
Yes.
Thank you very much. You could step aside. I would like to call Honorable Amos Birir.
My apologies, Madam Speaker. I'm entitled to cross-examine that witness.
Yes, Council Katwa, allow your colleague to cross-examine that witness.
Okay, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Naman Rob, I have very few questions for you. Number one, you have not sworn any individual affidavit before the Senate, have you?
I did swear a summative affidavit.
There's nothing in law called summative affidavit. Is there any affidavit in your name individually?
Yes.
As a person?
Yes.
Please let your lawyer show it to you. Let your lawyer show you that affidavit. We must begin saying the truth from the very beginning.
That is the affidavit I signed.
Let your lawyer show your individual, your own individual affidavit.
We have an enjoined affidavit.
No, I asked whether you have sworn any individual affidavit.
No, I don't.
You don't. So to that extent, you have lied. To that limited extent, you have already lied.
No, because the affidavit that I have
Next.
here, I fear full responsibility.
Next, did you vote in respect of this motion?
I didn't vote.
Do the results suggest that you voted?
No.
So the results capture your position accurately.
The results do not.
The results capture your choice not to vote accurately.
No.
The results say you voted?
The result says that 33 voted.
Do the results say you, Nam and Rob, voted?
No.
And you didn't vote?
Yes.
That's correct. Thank you so much.
In re-examination, Professor Naman, the columns for the vote shows 33 voted, isn't it?
Yes.
Then it provides for other columns. Could you tell the honorable senators what the other columns say?
The other two columns for
Yes.
voting no is 0, and for abstaining is 0. So it didn't capture the position that I took.
And which is?
And which is I abstained.
Thank you very much. If you could step aside.
Proceed with the next witness.
Honorable Biriri, please. Okay. Paul B. Mheshimiwa Paul B. Could you tell the honorable senators your full names?
Thank you very much, Council. My full names, I'm Kiptoo Bolby, representing the great people of Kapsaus, that is in Ainamoi sub-county, Kericho County.
As an MCA?
As an MCA.
Were you in the county assembly on the 15th of August 2025?
Indeed, I was there.
What was the business on that day?
There was a special sitting on the motion that was tabled by one Honorable Kiprotich Rogoñ on the impeachment of the county governor, Dr. Eric Mutai.
And did you vote in that impeachment proceedings?
No.
What kind of voting was adopted?
Prior to that day,
please just time. What kind of voting was adopted on that day?
Electronic.
Electronic. And your position, let me ask you again, did you vote?
No.
Could you tell the honorable senators why you didn't vote?
The reason as to why I didn't vote, prior to that day, while we were away, we overheard that there was some electronic gadgets which were introduced in the assembly on the night of on the day to the voting day. So that raised a lot of concerns, and to me personally, because in the social media I was seeing my good friend Honorable Paul Jitchir, shooting that already they had 34 votes.
Okay, so let's just go straight. Why didn't you participate in the electronic voting?
I didn't participate because I suspected that there was malice in it, and the gadgets which were introduced, we were new to it, and I standing here.
So just a minute. So did you have faith in the electronic voting? Or?
I didn't.
Okay. And the results doesn't show your name as amongst the people who voted, isn't it?
Yes.
And what was the nature of your vote, having not voted, having not cast your vote?
All right, it is the 29th day of August 2025. Many thanks for entrusting EBN TV. Keep you up to speed. Those happening from across our 47 counties and of course across the borders as far as news is concerned. Now, Kericho County Governor is a man under siege, set to know his fate today. Earlier this week, Kericho County Governor, that is Eric Mutai, had fiercely denied all charges in his ongoing impeachment saga, calling for the proceedings a politically motivated plot aimed at unseating him for personal gain. Now, speaking on the floor of the Senate on Wednesday, that is this week, Mutai accused the Speaker of the County Assembly of manipulating numbers to meet the 2/3 threshold needed for his removal, alleging a scheme to position himself as governor. Now, the impeachment motion filed by Sigowet, member of County Assembly, that is Kiprotich Rogoni, alleges misappropriation of public funds and donor funds, including fictitious payments of 85 million Kenya shillings to contractors for work never done. Now, Governor Mutai has also questioned the timing of the ad hoc committee's report, which was presented only after the impeachment motion was tabled. Now that proceeding is currently ongoing right now in the Senate. Of course, Governor Eric Mutai, that is Kericho Governor, is said to know his fate today. Now let's take a look on what's happening in Senate, Nairobi.
Would have sought assistance so that you press abstain. So you opted not to vote. Thank you.
Why are you saying I had my phone? Or are you sure that I had my phone on that particular day?
If you decide not to bring it,
witness, you respond to the questions. Don't ask the council any questions.
Sure.
You respond to the questions. You are the one who is being interrogated.
Yes, according to the results, is your name captured to have voted?
No.
So, it's a true reflection of the fact that you did not vote. Isn't that true?
I didn't vote.
Thank you.
You can proceed.
Mheshimiwa, did you indicate what your vote was? Did you indicate what kind of a vote you were casting in the assembly on that day?
Yes.
How did you do that?
I was trying to explain to Honorable Speaker, but he objected.
What did you tell the Speaker?
Because immediately we arose.
Just a minute, eh? You told him what your vote was, isn't it?
Abstain, yes.
You told him abstain.
Yes.
And before you went forward to say abstain, what had happened? Had he called you?
He did call me.
He called you forward and then you said abstain.
He called me to vote, to be assisted by, the staff.
Okay. And in the records, is your vote of abstain captured in the data shown?
No.
Okay. Now, standing order number 79, please, if you could just go there straight away. 79.
Yes.
Could you read it out to the honorable senators?
The Speaker, that is 79-1.
Yes.
The Speaker shall direct a roll call vote to be taken if a member claims a division.
That's the impeachment motion, rather the ouster motion of, that is Kericho County Governor Eric Mutai, which is currently ongoing in the floor of the Senate. Of course, the motion was filed by Sigowet MCA, that is Kiprotich Rogoni, who alleged that, alleged misappropriations of public and donor funds, including fictitious payments of 85 million Kenya shillings to contractors for work never done. Of course, Kericho Governor, that is Eric Mutai, is set to know his fate today. And of course, we shall be keeping tabs with that particular story, and we shall be bringing in a subsequent bulletins later on in the day. Now, my name is Martin Mashari. It is exactly 11 minutes past the top of the hour. Let's take a look on what's making headlines from across our 47 counties, and of course, across the borders as far as news is concerned. Remember that you can watch this particular program live on Facebook, and you can as well send us your feedback through our SMS line, that is 23059. Now, let's get started. And residents of Kariobangi in Mwatate, Taita Taveta County are reeling from shock and uncertainty after a private investor demolished homes and businesses on land they claim belongs to the county government. Now, the sudden action has left many without shelter and disrupted livelihoods that have been established for years. Locals expressed anger and frustrations, accusing political leaders of ignoring long-standing land disputes. Many residents said they have been paying for businesses' licenses only to witness their properties flattened overnight. Community members are now calling for urgent intervention from the county government to address the demolition, seek justice and clarify land ownership. The incident highlights ongoing tensions over land rights in Taita Taveta County and the need for transparent dispute resolution mechanisms.
Haki itendeke, maana tumeharibiwa mali yetu hapa, tumekuwa tukilipa biashara zenye hapa, tunakatia leseni, tunalipa kila kitu tunaambiwa, lakini hatujaambiwa chochote ati kuko hivi wala vile. Naomba ikiwezekana tuje tufidiwe, tupewe haki yetu ipatikane sisi kama wanasoko wenye ambao tulikuwa hapa. Na si mmoja wala ni wawili, ni wengi.
Hili soko nimelelewa hapa na mama yangu, akiwa kama mchuzi kwenye soko hili mpaka nikapata ufahamu wa kuweza kujitafutia pesa zangu mwenyewe. Sasa hivi tunaambia kwamba ni soko ni plot ya mtu binafsi, ambapo ilikuwa kama ni neno yake yenyewe, pawe na public participation, kwamba wananchi tunawatangazia hii sahi ni mali ya mtu, ama tunawatangazia yule ambaye ana pesa za kununua hapa aje anunue. Hatukutangazia hilo.
Mimi nimezaliwa hapa, nimekulia hapa. Mimi nina wajukuu, nina vitukuu. Mimi usubuhi nimerauka kaenda kwa mheshimiwa Mwadime nikamwambia, mbona huji hapa kukaa na wananchi kujua vile matatizo yetu tumepata hapa. Mimi nimeguswa pale kidogo, hata naambiwa nitawekewa fence. Fence mimi nitapitia wapi? Nitapitia juu ya mabati. Mbunge uko wapi? Nani MCA uko wapi? Aika uko wapi? Senator uko wapi?
All right, moving on, Kwale County Commissioner Stephen Orinde has issued a stern warning to the so-called illegal Mombasa Republican Council, that is MRC, which has reportedly begun activities in the county. Speaking to the media Indiani during a peace conference, Commissioner Orinde emphasized that the department in charge of security has initiated a thorough investigation to address any potential threats. Now, the warning comes amid concerns that some groups may seek to exploit the MRC for political purposes, raising potential security risks in the coastal region. Authorities have reassured the public that measures are in place to safeguard peace and stability.
MRC tulia lakini ukifanya uchunguzi ni intelligence gathering, tunahofia inaanza kurudi. Kisa na sababu bado hatujaelewa vizuri, lakini tunafikiria tu huenda wanajaribu kurudi kwa sababu 2027 unakaribia. Ingine sasa hao pia wanataka kujiposition ndio wakoe na wageni kibao. Kisema hivyo mnaelewa ni nini?
All right, moving on, the Kenya Urban Roads Authority, that is KURA, has set aside 64 million Kenya shillings to improve drainage works along the flood-prone Quickmart section of Links Road in Mombasa, a stretch that has long disrupted transport and mobility during heavy rains. Speaking during an assessment visit by the County Delivery Unit and Coastal Regional Director Sherry Litunya, resident engineer John Kegut said the project aims to elevate the road and enhance drainage to ensure it remains motorable throughout the year. Now, 7.5 kilometer stretch from Nyali Center to Lights will also be maintained under a 12-month performance-based contract to guarantee serviceability.
Now we are working on this section to elevate the road because of the flooding issue that has been impending all through the years. Now what we are working on this area, we are elevating the section using pipe culverts. We have several vertical drains along the road. Now the vertical drains will be used as a seepage area where this water will penetrate after doing the culverts. Now to protect our road also for motorability throughout the year. And then again, we have a PBC aspect that we maintain the whole road throughout the year for 12 months for the whole section. That is 7.5 kilometers. Nyali Center to Lights, 7.5 kilometers. Yes. Now the challenges that we have facing here, we have a problem of now the ponding that is recurrent because of the improvements or the developments adjacent to this area, which provides, or it's, let me say it this way, the amount of water or the volume of water that is being generated from this development are so huge that eventually will flood this section. So that is an impediment. Now, according to that, now we have the challenge of funding, that for us, we could have taken these waters to the sea. Problem is funding. The amount of money that we have cannot allow us to take the water to the sea. So that is how it is. Thank you. We will take maximum 3 months. Maximum 3 months. But probably the contractor is good. We will work within 2 months. Yes, he has assured us. Thank you.
Tuko na national government, Links Road inafaa iangaliwe 24/7 the national government. Nataka hiyo sikiza vizuri sana. Pia county government ni lazima waangalie the environment ya drainage. Drainage. Tuko na poor planning ya drainage. Tuna poor planning for construction, pavement, water flow. Yes. Hiyo ni national government. Kuna no coordination. Hakuna kiongozi yoyote ambaye wanalipwa na county government ambaye amewahi kuja hapa kuona kitu ambacho tunaongea. Yes, ni maajabu. Ukienda Links Road pande hii, wenye nyumba wamehama na wale mapangaji wamehama. Maji imeingia mpaka huko ndani.
Sisi tunalalamika sana kuhusu hii maji. Tunashindwa hata kufanya biashara hapa jamani. Pili, tuna watoto wetu wanashindwa kwenda shule. Wakitoka shule hatuwezi ku afford pikipiki, pia ni riski. Na wenyewe pia wakitembea na miguu wanaweza kuzama hapa kama ni watoto wadogo, imagine. Tunaomba serikali ingie katikati itusaidie.
Right, moving on, more than 3,000 residents of Mombasa County who lost their national identity cards have finally received replacements, while an additional 800 obtained their IDs for the first time. Now, the exercise was made possible through a partnership between Governor Abdulswamad Sharif Nassir administration and the national government. Speaking during the distribution ceremony held at Treasury Square, Jovu Member of Parliament Badi Twalib lauded Governor Nassir for the initiative, saying it had lifted a heavy burden off many residents who had struggled without valid identification documents. Twalib further urged the beneficiaries to ensure they also acquire voters' cards in order to participate fully in the upcoming general elections.
Mshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kunijalia siku hii ya leo kwa hapa. Alafu pia kiprotocol, Mheshimiwa Governor akishaongea huwa mkutano kuisha. Kwa hivyo nataka kuchukua fursa hii Mheshimiwa Governor kukushukuru kwa kunipa nafasi hii baada yako. Kwa hivyo mimi sitakuwa mwingi wa maneno sana. Nataka niseme kwanza naiunga mkono programu hii. Na siku hii ya leo nilisema hata niwe wapi lazima nije nimuunge mkono Mheshimiwa Governor katika zoezi hili la maana sana. Pameambiwa hapa baniani mbaya lakini kiatu chake ndawa. Abdulswamad Sharif Nassir hana baya na kiatu chake ndio dawa kabisa. Mpigieni makofi Mheshimiwa Abdulswamad Sharif Nassir. Nachukua fursa hii kuipongeza serikali kuu. Nikiwa mjumbe wa serikali kuu, nataka kusema zoezi hili la utambulisho ambalo limeweza kufanyika ni collaboration ya national government na county government. Na leo nataka kuchukua nafasi kumshukuru Rais Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto kwa kazi hii, na pia vile vile hapa Mombasa kumshukuru County Commissioner wetu Mohamed Nur kwa sababu ya collaborative effort. Wakati wa zoezi hili machifu wake, ma-ACC kila moja walikuwa kule nyanjani. La zaidi namshukuru Mheshimiwa Governor kusema kuwa zoezi hili hakulifanya akiwa ofisini. Alitembea kila pembe. Likuwa naye Jomvu na alikuwa nyanjani kila mahali. Na leo ukiona vielea ujue vimeundwa. Namwambia Mheshimiwa Governor, jasho lako alikuanguka bure. Vitambulisho leo vyapatikana katasi ya Governor Abdulswamad Sharif Nassir. Mpeni tano yake kwa makofi sana. Kwa nini nasema hivyo? Ukweli ni usemwe, wako wengi katika ambao leo pata vitambulisho 1000, kuna mmoja iona kidogo lakini ilimshinda mtu kufanya replacement. Leo kwa ajili hiyo ilimfanya yeye akakosa nafasi ya kazi, Leo kwa ajili hiyo ilimfanya yeye hawezi kufungua akaunti ya kikundi. Leo kwa ajili hiyo alikuwa akisumbuliwa na polisi kila wakati kuambiwa hana kitambulisho. Lakini tatizo hilo alilokuwa nalo muda wote, leo Mheshimiwa Abdulswamad Sharif Nassir ameliweka katika kaburi la sahau, na tutakwambia shukrani sana.
Right, now let's get sporting. Harambee Stars were hosted at State House for a special luncheon by His Excellency, that is Dr. President William Samoei Ruto, in recognition of their outstanding performance during the CHAN 2024 campaign. Captain Abu Domar expressed gratitude to the government for its unwavering support throughout the CHAN 2024 tournament, highlighting how it has motivated the team. Head coach Benny McCarthy also thanked the government for entrusting him with the national team and for backing the players during preparations and matches. Football Kenya Federation, that is FKF President Hussein Mohamed, praised President William Ruto administration for the consistent support shown to Kenyan football, noting that such encouragement is vital for the growth of the sport in the country. In his remarks, President William Ruto commended the Harambee Stars for their stellar performance, noting that their dedication and hard work had brought pride to the nation. He encouraged the team to continue striving for excellence in future competitions and assured them of continued government support.
I'm happy to be here. I think jana tulitumiwa message kwamba tunakuja State House. But mimi mwenyewe nikaambia familia yangu, I'm coming to see my best friend, Ambani President. Thank you so much, Mr. President. You have supported us. Now, I think I've been in the national team for the last 15 years. Hatujai pata support kama hii. So, thank you so much. You have really united the Kenyans. Sahi ukienda kwa stadium unaona stadium zimejaa because of your hard work, commitment na support yako. So tunashukuru. At the end of the day pia tunafeel kama disappoint a lot of Kenyans because we thought and we believed that we're going to win the CHAN, but unfortunately Mungu ako na plan zake. So I just want to take this opportunity to say that we are sorry and we're going to do better. Thank you so much.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Honorary President for inviting us, the President of the FKF, CS and everyone. From me and the team, from the bottom of my heart, I don't think we would have been able to achieve and make those small steps in the right direction if we didn't have you guys behind us to support us and gave us the tools to succeed. So thank you very much for your faith and your trust in us. And the most important people to thank is the nation of Kenya, because football is a team sports and it's about 11 players, but you guys made us felt that we were untouchable every time we went onto the field, just with your support, filling the stadiums and pushing the team whenever. So we could not have achieved anything, talent and everything that we had, but we could only do it with the fans and everybody that was behind the team. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope this is the beginning of something really special from the players and from the fans. Hopefully that we can continue on the good path and do well and make the country proud. So thank you so much for everything.
Mine, Your Excellency, is very brief. First is to thank everybody in this room for whatever role you played in.
We gather to honor and celebrate our outstanding sportsmen and women, the medalists, record breakers, and champions who have flown our flag high in competitions both locally and internationally. Our athletes, whether on the athletics track, the football or rugby pitch, the volleyball court, or the boxing ring, are among Kenya's brand Kenya's greatest ambassadors.
Right, moving on, the 2025 edition of the Railway Invitation Golf Tournament is set to tee off tomorrow, rather playing at, that is Friday 29th August, running through to Sunday 31st at the historic Kenya Railway Golf Club. Now, the championship will feature a strong field of 72 elite amateur golfers from Kenya and the region, including competitors from Burundi and Zambia. Defending champion Michael Karanga, who clinched last year's title with a 2-under-par score, returns to defend his crown. Karanga, boasting the lowest handicap in the field at -2.2, will face stiff competition from Kenya's top-ranked amateur John Lejrima, Elvis Muigwa, and several other top contenders. To ensure high competitiveness, the tournament has set a handicap limit of 10.0. The event carries a prize pass of 400,000 Kenya shillings, with the winner set to take home 92,500 Kenya shillings. Right, moving on, Rwanda's top golfer Celestine Sanzuera is eyeing home soil success as he prepares for the Sports Biz Africa Golf Champion, the 5th leg of the Sunshine Development Tour East Africa Swing, set for September 3rd to 5th at the Kigali Golf Resort and Villas. Sanzuera, who has been one of the standout performers of the inaugural East Africa Swing, enters the Kigali Showdown full of confidence after a strong run of results. He finished runners-up at Thika Greens, 7th at Ruiru, and claimed the dramatic victory at the Sun Dev East Africa Johnny Walker Classic in Diani, where he outdueled Kenya's veteran Dismas Indiza in a tense final round battle. Now, the Diani triumph lifted Sanzuera to the top of the tour's order of merit standings with 579 points, ahead of Kenya's Njoroge Kibugu and Indiza, who sits second and third respectively. Now, earlier this year, Sanzuera also underlined his rising status by winning the Q School qualifier at the Great Rift Valley Golf Resort. Now, speaking ahead of the Kigali event, the 27-year-old revealed that he has sharpened his short game and put in areas he believes will be key to converting opportunities this week.
Well, thank you. I would like to thank everyone and each one helped me to play this golf. For this win, I'm feeling so excited because it came from nowhere, like I win in Naivasha. So it came from nowhere, but I tried my best since I started my round. I did everything right, and I finally made it on the last hole and win it. What was good on my head when I was playing on those 16 and 17, 18, I just kept my game plan. I didn't change anything. I was playing my game without seeing his shots, without checking for birdies. I was just getting for pars and playing my fairways. And finally on the 17, I just made the mistake of hitting shots, which makes me get a bogey. But I say, let me calm down. On the rest, I can make birdie and go play off, which Indiza makes mistakes and play 8, and I get birdie there, which make me to this win. I'm feeling so excited for sure. I've been closing since we started this tour, but finally I got to win. So now what I can tell my people from Kigali, I'll say thank you, and thank you for Kigali Golf Resort and Villas. They've been supporting me since I started. this tour. Okay, the tournament goes next. It's going to be Kigali. So I'm so happy that I've won here. So I go with that confidence, and we be locked to win again. That's what I can tell you. Guys, the next event is in Kigali. I all welcome you in Kigali Golf Resort and Villas. See you there.
Exactly, that's 2 minutes past the top of the hour. You're now up to speed with what's making headlines from across 47 counties and of course across our borders, and of course as well as in the world of sports. Now, there is an impeachment motion tabled in the Senate, which of course senators are set to vote. Now, Kericho County Governor, that is Eric Mutai, is set to know his fate today. We shall be keeping tabs with that particular proceedings, and we shall be bringing you that and much more in a subsequent bulletins later on at 4 p.m. with Sami Morunga, 7 p.m. with Rose Mbola, and of course 9 p.m. with George Kaisi. My name is Martin Mashere. Many thanks for being keeping me company until this particular minute. It is exactly 33 minutes past the top of the hour. Have yourself a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your viewing, and as always, let's do this again when God says we do.